Our tale today begins in a realm owned by the Fae. Our hero is a dark elf who is indentured to the Fairy Queen's service for the next 1869 years. Our hero is tasked with guarding a magical dagger that has been in the Queen's possession for millennia. Feeling rebellious, our sly dark elf plans the theft of the coveted object he has been hired to guard. The plan is pulled off perfectly as our hero makes a daring escape out the castle and into the streets. The Queen's furious rage roars throughout the kingdom as the minds of all the citizens are rallied to her anger. Thief! Stop him now! The path is clear and our hero knows what he must do. He must make it unseen to the domed barrier of this realm and escape into the known plains to pawn off his precious treasure. He must find a quick route to get from the palace down through the markets and into the barrier on the edge. As he travels through the market, the faces of the Fae turn to him in whispers of theft and treachery. A large elephant-like man with small fairy wings and a large axe lands gracefully in front of our hero in the crowded streets. Our hero quickly hides the dagger in his robes and magically sways the mind of the large man to help him find the thief. Agreeing, the elephant man hoists him onto his back and flies over towards the barrier before crashing down in front of it with our hero landing safely behind him. With the eyes of the guards and citizens on him, he quickly spots a dark corridor and leaps into it. Melding with one of the unlit spots on the ground, he seamlessly moves himself into the Shadow Realm. Mirroring the real world, he slides effortlessly through the Shadow Realm. Almost reaching a safe distance, he is met with terror as the Queen of the Fairies appears in spider form. Barely escaping the Queen's poison-bobbed fangs, our hero leaps from the Shadow Realm back into the streets of Fae. A golden gateway stands before him, guarded by celestial gods. At last, our hero has made it to the dimensional gates. Without hesitation, he leaps through the gateway as the gods begin to pursue him. One failed attempt at passing the iron traps, and the dagger is flung from his possession onto the other side of the gate. Recovering from his failure and fearing for his life, our hero runs and leaps perfectly through the iron traps, to the dagger, and in front of the dimensional portals. With worlds bending and paths turning into each other, he quickly picks a route towards what he believes is a more or less collector of rare and magical antiquities. A faint sense of relief falls over our hero as he's spun through the cosmos, stretching and warping through inconceivable realities that dance between pristine beauty and untold horrors. A beautiful woman opens a doorway right next to our hero as he's pulled through onto the wooden floor of an old magical antiques shop. A cloven-hooved man stands behind the counter and greets him casually. They eventually come to an agreement to trade the magical Fae dagger for an entire, top-of-the-line magical adventuring kit. Donning his new robe of eyes and wand of wonder, the Queen's voice shrieks throughout the shop as a doorway opens in the center. The battle-readied Queen of Fairies thrashes throughout the store after our hero as the store owner dives into a lamp on the counter. A twisting battle of fairy fire and treacherous rain erupts throughout the store. Our hero, flinging newfound spells from his wand of wonder, becomes completely invisible and dives into the corner. The Fairy Queen thrashes around, morphing between various magical creatures, trying to kill the cloaked thief. Our hero spots a pristine deck of many things laying on the shelf right next to him. Without hesitation, he grabs the deck, shuffles the cards, and picks one from the top with vigor. The Ace of Hearts is pulled. Avoiding the next situation he chooses, the Queen is banished from his presence as he is portaled to a beautiful world of his choosing, overlooking flowing valleys and endless opportunities.